Uh, Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to Champions Network TV again this evening as we bring you the update of the truck drivers boycott of the Zambian border. To start us off, we are going to listen to one of the truck drivers at one of the borders giving us an update of what they have done. Then we will get a response from the drivers on the panel. So,
border, here are some of the trucks that we have managed to stop them so that they mustn't proceed going to Zambia side. So as you can see inside the fence there, those are the ones that are for import, but these ones are for exports. Thanks.
let me just repeat it again so that people can
This is
hear.
Mwami border. Here are some of the trucks that we have managed to stop them so that they mustn't proceed going to Zambia side. So as you can see inside the fence there, those are the ones that are for import, but these ones are for exports. Thanks.
So, ladies and gentlemen, although it may appear things are not happening, but at least there's something that is happening on the Zambian border. There's listened to one of the truck drivers. So I will hear the response from the people in the room. I'll start with Mr. Mkarati.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate what has been happening throughout some border posts. Though in some border posts we haven't seen much of the anticipated activity, as we thought this thing would escalate into. Unfortunately, I would say it wasn't what we expected, but at least something has happened. The message has gone viral. I think the authorities have got the message, and we are going to regroup and come out stronger in future.
Thank you very much. Goodwill, your contribution.
Yes, Mwami border is Malawi and Zambia. That side, it's most Malawians and Zambians who are using that border. So you can see there, because more drivers from Malawi are using that border. Chirundu and other borders, there are different drivers from different countries. That's why there is fear there. Some can decide to protest, some is discouraging others. So it's difficult. It's difficult. And without coordination, I think there's nothing we can do. We won't even find what we are looking for. A good example is another example for Tunduma, Tanzania and Zambia. Because that border, it's only those Zambians and the Tanzanians who are using that border. So they managed to protest, and I think I heard that that thing of TP was removed. They are no longer there, but they protested. So if we are not be careful about this, Chirundu, Kasakatiza, they can do again, because it's border Zambia and Mozambique. They can do, but I don't know what happened there. That Mozambique side, I don't know, because they got all powers to stop trucks there. Was that border most Mozambicans and Zambians, but I don't know why they didn't manage to stop. Chirundu, there is a problem there. That border, different drivers, Mozambique, Malawians, South Africans, Zimbabweans, all countries that are using that border. So you can see them to sit and act one thing, that's a challenge. Unless we have maybe we can use another strategy. Maybe we can stop. We can stop. We can target one border. Then another time another border. But like what we did, everyone must stop on his border. I think it will be a challenge. Sure.
Thank you for your contribution, and I think as I always say, even a few hours stoppages, it has got an impact on the SADC economy. I don't know when the authorities are seeing this from the drivers, and they tend to put a blind eye to it. I think it's and I think these borders, we are advocating for a free trade area, and we are enforcing restrictions. I don't know what that means. But I think one of the agenda 2063 is a free trade. Economy is to grow, but I don't know how it can when we are promoting.
No, that thing it's a fundraising for a certain people in government. Because you can't say a free trade while you are banning drivers to go into your country. That means there is no free trade there. Free trade must go together with immigration. People must be free to move. Now you just want the cargo to go through free. Ignoring the driver, leaving the driver behind, who is coming with the cargo. What is that? So it's a fundraising for certain people in the government. That's why it was 15,000. They reduced up to 4,500. You can see that there's something fishy there. There's something. Now you see what happened. We failed this. You see, they screw us. They put screw too much on us. You see, because they want every driver to go into their system. Because once you buy a permit, that means every year you will be buying. So they will make sure that the number for drivers with the permit, there must be more. You will see the results now.
Yeah, it is very unfortunate that the drivers were supposed to really make an impact this time around. You know, just because we had circulated our notice, and immediately the government they decided to reduce the price from 12,000 to 4,500. You know, you'll never know with these politicians. Come January, the price might be pegged at 20,000, just because we failed to make an impact. And like my colleague Mr. Godwell is saying, they can actually decide to nail us and impose these punitive measures like they've been doing before. You know, it's unfortunate that Zambia is the gateway for trade into Africa, and Zambia has always been using this this opportunity to to take advantage of drivers and transporters per se. But I think we really need to put our heads together and put a stop on this thing.
Thank you very much. I don't know if Goodwill, if you have got your final word to your fellow drivers, is particularly the ones on the Chirundu border post. And even when our correspondents tried to speak to some of them, they were not very forthcoming. They didn't want to come on camera. He only managed to speak to a few just by voice note. What is it that is causing the drivers to be fearful or not being confident to come forward?
Fighting spirit. People doesn't have that spirit of fighting. Know your rights. Everyone got rights. What happened there in Zambia, it's not good. It's not good. We have to stand up, raise our voice. I can give you an example. When I was mobilizing people, I found other guys in Kalumbira in Zambia. I approached them. My guys, there is this radio. This radio, they want drivers to express what the problem which they are facing in Zambia. They said, my friend, what, they avoided that thing. Don't worry, us, we are not. But one of the drivers was caught Saturday. He was denied entry on Saturday. And he called me early in the morning, 6 o'clock. My friend, hey, help me. Hey, what? They said, no. Fight your own fight. Because I told you, join the group. We have to share my ideas there. He begged me until I added him on the group. So you can see, people are victimized there, but they don't have that spirit of fighting because they don't know their right. As long as they have load, go where they are going, they are okay. But this thing now, others maybe they are not victim today, but tomorrow they'll see this challenge. They'll see this problem they face. Obviously, if they are still crossing the border, they will face this thing. They will be victim tomorrow. So drivers, they mustn't be fear. They must put fear out of their mind. Those letters were okay. Those letters we delivered, they are okay. Because we notified them. Police, we are doing this in your territory. It's okay. It was okay. Had it been that the issues they could have tell us same time, no, we don't want that thing here. But we had a meeting, like me myself, I had a meeting with the police in the Kazungula. And they said, no, we'll help you guys to control the traffic. Look now, everyone was, hey, no, yeah, I'll be arrested. Why? Police is aware of this. So it's, I don't understand why people, I don't know. Let us see let us wait and see the end of this. We'll see. But I'm disappointed, and I'm just begging every driver to must have a spirit of fighting. First, we have to know the right. What is your right there? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Goodwill. I think the message to drivers is let's stand together and be seen. We have got a comment in the chat. I'll just put it up there. And drivers will always be afraid based on the fact that this strike is unprotected strike. I'm not sure how true that is. I think this is what Mr. Goodwill has just been saying, that police has been notified and they are aware, and they've given their consent to say they will even facilitate the drivers to express their dissatisfaction with the transit permit. Mr. Mkarati, any message you want to pass on to the drivers or to the Zambian authorities before we come to a close?
Well, my message is actually coming to the drivers. It's unfortunate that we've got a notion that if it doesn't affect me, then I'm not involved. Then I tend to ignore whatever is happening to the other nationalities. This has costed us a big time on this topic. We had actually requested solidarity from our Zambian counterparts to come on board and to really assist us. But looks like the message was not spread well throughout their WhatsApp groups or throughout their leadership. I wouldn't want to pinpoint or to blame them as such, but we really need to come together. This is a fraternity that we are together in it. And what affects me today is going to affect you tomorrow. So basically, when things like this do come up, we have done this previously in Congo, and it did work. So next time we are going to come up stronger and probably target a few borders, like the most notorious one being Kazungula. So when we get out the flyers to the drivers to say, let's stop movement at Kazungula border, we expect solidarity from drivers from across the board, our Zambian brothers, and we are also. I'm also urging the guys who have actually been affected personally to come on board through our WhatsApp group, so that we have a database for continuous engagement with the government, so that at least the authorities will get this message loud and clear. We are going to come up stronger next time. I thank you.
Thank you very much, and I think the message has been loud and clear, and particularly to our fellow drivers. Let's get united when we decide to do something. Of course, we may disagree with what the majority has decided, but once a democratic decision has been taken, it's honorable to just abide by what the democratic process has come up with. So with this, we bring our live stream to an end. Hopefully tomorrow, if there are any updates, we will regroup, most probably at around the same time. We continue to use the same link that we used today. It is not going to change. So thank you, Mr. Mkarati and Goodwill, who are the heroes of today.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you and good night.